Are you ready? Are you ready for the thrill of victory? Are you ready to taste victory? Are you ready to take your sports betting to a whole new level? Sit up, put your feet on the floor, because we have work to do. Welcome to the grind. Welcome to Cappers Nation, your weekly all things sports betting show. Tune in live every Thursday at 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern. Let us make you a more successful sports bettor.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome. Cap Nation Live. Tuesday, the 28th of July. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Glad to have everybody here tuning in. See, we got a riled up crowd this afternoon. Rio C, Robert S, KDO, Mr. Valdez. Robert S says, MLB slate looks like another night with some really good opportunities. I agree, sir. Tim, what is going on? Ruben, Yo Schmig, Rio C, Brian S, Trainwreck, Mr. Bayer, James H. Good old Jeff says this is the longest 5 to 8 minutes ever. Feel like he's at a concert waiting for the main event to perform. We are the main event. That is for sure. But like I like to remind everybody, it's Cap Nation time, baby. We run late, and we always run over our time slot. Nick the Slick 83 in the house. Welcome. William tuning in via text message. Michael in the house. Excuse me. Just getting everything up and running. Nonetheless, super excited to have everybody tuning in today. Another day, another dollar. Gonna be a couple dollars. Free plays ended up going 1-1-1 yesterday, much like premium plays ended up going 1-1-1 yesterday. We'll go over all of that. Full recap of everything that we did. The good, the bad, the not so good. Michael says, Cap Nation, the battery killer. Definitely. We like to kill the batteries, that is for sure. Taking up everybody's time today. Boy, is it going to be a stellar day. No better day than today, that is for sure. A lot going on in the world of sports, primarily Major League Baseball. We can see that the Nationals are a bunch of pansies not wanting to travel down to Miami. I mean, they do make a thing called disinfectant. But I get it. Why would you want to travel down to a hot spot when you can just bitch and complain, yada, 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 and you've already received your pay? But anyways, whole nother subject for a whole nother time. We'll go over all of that if we have some time. But boy, is it going to be a good day. Premium plays off to a hot start this morning. The LG Twins beating up the SK Wyverns. I believe, and don't quote me, it was like 24-7. Yes. 24-7. So that was good. 2 system play winners. Sent out an email and said 3. That was actually my mistake. It was 2. Nice system plays in international. Should have been 3, but hey, we'll take closing down 2 system plays. The Fukuoka SoftBank Hawks laying $1.50. The Hansen Tigers laying $1.45 against the Yakut Swallows out of Tokyo. That was a nice little start to the morning. That was a nice start. The Indians beating up the White Sox right now. It's 4-1. Early, obviously, real early in that game. Still top of the 4th. White Sox got a runner on second, no outs. I did have it on the tube behind us, actually, the 4 TVs behind us, while I was getting everything ready. So unfortunately for me, I had to switch it and leave that workstation and come over onto this side. So you guys will have to keep me updated on what in the world is going on with the game. Keep me posted. Greatly appreciate it if you did. And I will do my best to make sure we put more money in your pocket than you came here with. To all the Android users that have downloaded our mobile app, thank you. I know there's been a good amount of you so far, and for everybody that doesn't know, first of all, the Apple version of our mobile app is coming soon. We're just waiting for final approval from Apple. We've already received preliminary approval. The app is done. It's just waiting to be get the good word to be put on iTunes. But if you go to your Google Play Store, if you're an Android user, and you type in Cappers Direct, lo and behold, you'll be able to find a mobile app. Just like that. Click it. And then you could download it. I've already downloaded it on the Samsung tablet so I can see how it works. And adjust these live odds here. Go to the Major League Baseball side. Get that ready for us. But not only can you do everything that you do on our website, but you can do it in a mobile app, which will be faster, easier. It's your one-stop shop to anything Cappers Direct or the Cappers Nation show. Get your plays, make purchases. We can communicate with push notifications, all of that good stuff. And it definitely pays to have the app. What can we say? If you have the app and you're an Android user, we've sent it out a couple of times, little promo codes to the app users. So for the iPhone users, don't feel neglected, because yours is coming. I promise you, yours is coming. Thank you for the individuals that have left a review. I know Mark has left a review. Thank you, Mark. It's greatly appreciated when you do. Rate it, review it, and just remember, we're always going to be enhancing what we do with the app. So the app is only going to be getting better. The app is only going to be getting better with every update that they do, which they've been working on it daily to make it better. So that's a cool thing. So there we go with that. Andre in the house, Gary in the house, what is going on? I have been fantastic, sir. Thank you. All is well here. Chad, what's going on? System Play Weekly members need to check their emails. You guys got a nice email today. I believe it was from Jay. The sound of a monster. So, White Sox with a runner on first and second now, 1 out. Gary, I'm doing well, thank you. Dino's costing people yesterday, but that's okay. That's okay, they'll bounce back. It's the Dinos. It's the Dinos. All right, so let's do a recap of what we did yesterday. Let's do that recap. Let's go over that. And get that out of the way. Karen, thank you for joining us. Jeff asking Ray if he's related to Craig. Love it. Daily free play yesterday. New York Mets, Boston Red Sox over 11. We got to 11. We didn't go over. I'll be thankful that we got there. The way that the Red Sox were playing yesterday, I was very thankful that we got to 11. We got our money back. It was a premium play, so I'll recap premium plays here in just a second. So that was the one push for our free plays yesterday. We went 1-1-1, 1 win, 1 loss, 1 push. Let's start out with the loser. Atlanta Braves first 5 team total over 1.5. Over 1.5. We almost got there. Third inning home runs by Dansby gave us to 1. Or got us to 1. And no looking back from there. The Rays absolutely locked them down until the top of the 6th, where they just put up a 4 spot for us. A do-nothing 4 spot. Why couldn't they have got us 1 somewhere along the line in the 4th or the 5th? Well, that's gambling. Shit happens. However, the Cubs' first 5 team total, over 2.5. That was an easy winner. Indians, in a little jam here, won out with bases loaded for the White Sox. But yesterday with the Cubs game, the rain delay finally starting. Cubs getting the win 8-7 finally. But our first 5 team total went over in the first inning when the Cubs put up 4 runs. Exactly what we were talking about yesterday during the live show. We tried breaking. Well, I mean, I didn't try. We did. We broke it down. Good old John Lester pitching 5 complete innings, no hits, no runs, 1 strikeout and a walk. Not bad for old Johnny Lester. Now, the star of the show, which for us was old Miley. It was old Wade Miley, who we talked about yesterday. He only made it 1 2/3 of an inning. He gave up 4 hits, 6 runs, gave up no long balls. He had 2 walks in that 1 2/3 of an inning. So, we got the job done there. Unfortunately, we didn't get it with the Braves. Team total over in the first 5. But live show yesterday gave out 2 leans. Chicago Cubs minus $1.25 and the Atlanta Braves over 8.5 runs. Both of those cashing, so 2-0 on the live show yesterday. The Braves over hit in the bottom of the 4th when the Rays put up 8 runs on the Atlanta Braves. Good old Mikey getting beat up early yesterday. James H. says these pitchers are way, way, way behind. The batters are getting slaughtered. Bet overs until Vegas corrects. I would caution to the wind. You have to remember, baseball started for the most part on Friday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. This is Tuesday. This is the 4th day. So it's the 4th man in the rotation. So, you've got the 4th man in the rotation. Whereas the first couple days, the first 3 days, it wasn't an overfest, that's for sure. It wasn't an overfest, that's for sure. I don't know what happened. The main screen just froze on us. So you're going to get a couple different point of views here from until the camera decides to unfreeze for some reason. Whenever it decides to unfreeze, we'll get it going back again. But nonetheless, 4th man in the rotation. They ain't usually the stars, that's for sure. Unless your teams like the Dodgers, the Astros, that have a giant repertoire of starting pitchers. Flavor says unfrozen. Tom in the house, what's going on? Ray, what's going on? Thank you, Flavor. I appreciate that. Tim says Kyle doing a selfie. They got out of the inning. Thank you. Thank you for that update because I don't have it on the screens behind me anymore. I wish I could. play it somebody asked me the other day or said, hey, nice green screens. No, these are not green screens. That's nice 2x2 TV wall. Definitely not a green screen, that's for sure. If it was a green screen, you wouldn't see the bezels in between. Robert S. says, so few teams have really good starters after their number 3. That's a fact. So you always need to know where a team is in their rotation with their pitchers. Ray, thank you, sir. Same to you. I hope all is well. I see we still got one camera still frozen. I don't know why that one's frozen, but we'll see if we can try and unfreeze it somehow. But hey, no promising you. No promising you. That's a fact. That's a fact. But we'll definitely try. Should get it undone. Should be unfrozen. There it is. We finally got it. We're figuring things out. They give me such expensive and technology above my head that sometimes you just don't know how to use it. Alex, what's going on? Yeah, Chad says this is the first time in like 2 years the Astros are a dog. Oh, we got the text message. We're on fire. 8-2 start the MLB season. Get our premium 10-star blowout winner sent via text. Reply MLB. Let's see what these jackasses can do. Can you call me so I can sign up? I did miss a couple calls earlier from people trying to sell, so let's see if we could try and get some back on. Oh, it said it was from... That way we could have some fun with them. That would be a lot of fun if I could get them to actually answer. Probably not, though. Karen C., do I think Buehler hits an Astro player tonight? No, I don't. I think he might throw inside. Nope, no answer. I tried. No, I don't think he does. I think both teams get a warning before the start. Brian, I think you're wrong. The Dodgers are already down a man in their rotation with Clayton Kershaw being out. It's already been publicized. It's already been out. I'd be willing to bet, after the comments Bellinger made in the offseason or in spring training, I'd be willing to bet that both teams are given a stern warning by the umpire before the first pitch is thrown out. And if any batter is plucked, that pitcher is going to be out. They can't face a suspension. The Dodgers do not want to have a pitcher suspended because what are they going to do? Who are they going to bring up? They're already down Clayton Kershaw, and they're probably not going to want to have to deal with that. So that's my opinion. I could be wrong, but a purpose plunking, I don't think happens. Nathan, what's going on, sir? Says the Dodgers looking like a solid bet tonight. The Dodgers have been looking like a solid bet any which way direction you looked at it, but you have to remember, yes, it's in Dodger Stadium. Yes, Chavez Ravine, no home court or home field advantage. Okay, Astros are a dog. Buehler on the mound going up against Valdez, and we'll get into this game a little bit later. Frambler, Valdez. Astros have been hot. They're off to a nice 3-1 start. Dodgers are definitely looking to improve off of their start in their season opener against the Giants. And remind me in a little bit, after we do the recap, we'll go over this game in its entirety, and we'll do a big breakdown on this one. Robert, I didn't say the entire series. I didn't say the entire 2-game series. I said today with Buehler. I don't think Buehler hits one. Now, Oh, Valdez does? Then it's on. Hoop by Night in the house. What's going on? Racist thumbs up, bros and ladies. For everybody that is here, we definitely appreciate it if you do. Give us a big thumbs up in the video. Definitely helps get our video trending in the right direction on YouTube. So we definitely appreciate it when you guys do. It's not required or mandatory or anything like that. If you're on your mobile device and you want to, all you have to do is X out of the live chat, and then you'll see the thumbs up button. Also, if you're new to our YouTube channel, a lot of new people showing up daily to the live show. A lot of new people. So if you're new to the YouTube channel, take 1 second out of your day, hit that subscribe button right down below. All right, subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you do not miss a beat. Hit that little bell notification. That way you get instant notifications each and every single time we drop content. You will be notified. Live shows nearing 2 days or 2 times a week, or 2 times a day coming up during the week. That'll be happening here shortly. We'll be making that announcement not too far from now. Not too far from now, we'll be making that big announcement. Rest of the recap, all right? Rest of the recap yesterday after the free plays, the leans from the live shows. Premium plays ended up splitting out, going 1-1 and a push. We ended up pushing, obviously, on the over in the Mets and the Red Sox game over 11. The free play in our daily free play video yesterday was a premium play that we gave you guys and gals for free. Excuse me. We did drop the over in the Nationals game, over 10.5 runs. It just never got there. The Nats struggled from the get-go in yesterday's game, ended up losing 4-1, so we dropped the over in that one. However, we hammered the Astros, laying 1.5 against Seattle. Seattle tried to make a game out of it late. The Astros ended up closing out the victory 8-5. We saw 3 games postponed yesterday, 2 to COVID and the coronavirus. That was the Orioles and the Marlins game, as well as the Phillies and the Yankees game. The White Sox and the Indians was postponed due to rain, which they are playing a doubleheader today. They're already in the bottom of the 4th with 2 outs of game 1 of a doubleheader. Indians up 4-1. If you bet the first 5 total on this game, you're sitting on a push with the first 5 total at 5 runs. So if you're on the first 5 total overall, you hit it. You're on a push on the overall at 5. However, you would have already cashed if you took the Indians' first 5 team total over 2.5. I did not take that. I do have a small little wager on the first 5 over 5, as well as the Indians' first 5 as well. So hopefully those end up cashing for us and or cashing for me and end up all as well. Nonetheless, my personal plays yesterday got a little lucky. Sometimes I'd rather be lucky than good. Kyle, what's going on, sir? Yes, Christopher, Marlins are done until Monday. We'll go over that here in just a little bit. Especially for everybody that doesn't know the situation or the scenario of what's going on over there. We will definitely go over that 100%. Now, my personal plays yesterday. The Mexican soccer game. That was the first one I ever gave to a client. I posted a couple of them on Twitter before, made some people some money for free. I've played a bunch of them, and I was batting 100% until yesterday. I finally say, you know what? These are rock solid. I'm going to give one to my clients. Aaron, what's going on, sir? So we fire out Atletico San Luis, minus $1.30, and they're up 1-0 early. Late in the game, they give up a goal to FC Juarez. That might be a great mistake, Lewis. That might be a great mistake. So Dropped Atletico San Luis yesterday, Mexican soccer. Aaron, absolutely. Absolutely. If you received a discount code or anything like that, you definitely can. Diego, it's at CapNation Kyle. What I will do is I'll post a link to my Twitter in the live chat. It's generally a good place to go and follow me. Louis, no, I'm not playing any Mexican soccer. I did not pick any international games. You know, we all know, if you're on my personal plays, which I know you are, Aaron is, nearly probably half of the people here in the live chat are, I had a very bad Saturday and Sunday for my personal plays. Very unorthodox. Normally, we back up a bad day with an excellent day. We backed up a bad day with another shit day on Sunday, which is very unorthodox for me. And I have no problem admitting it, talking about it, explaining it. So on Monday, I didn't play. I took the Mexican soccer game. It was the only international play that I played. And it bit me in the ass. We ended up with a winning day yesterday. Nonetheless, we'll go over the other two baseball plays that we ended up cashing on. But I decided not to last night play any international baseball or soccer. I took what I would have normally did. I do my normal breakdown. I think I got everything back on track. Sometimes you get a little sidetracked. You need to make adjustments. You need to do this. You need to do that. And I think that, well, I don't think. I know we got the system back on track. So we should be good to go. I'll start putting out international plays again for my personal clients here in the next day, probably later on today for tomorrow. So no Mexican soccer. But after yesterday's MLB, Seattle and Houston over 9. That was a nice, easy winner there. And then we took a stab on the Milwaukee Brewers on the money line. Down big and down big late. They make the comeback. They tie the game. They go to extra innings. I thought for sure they were going to lose in extra innings when they didn't put one through in the 10th. They get to the 11th, and they finally score to take the lead, and we close out a victory. So better to be, lucky than good sometimes, and definitely didn't. I don't want to say we didn't deserve it, because we deserve to win every damn game. Every bet we make, we deserve to win. But nonetheless, I feel we got lucky, but I'll take it. Aaron, you won't find it in the app. But it's the same one you used last time. So, but to make it fair, because you're discussing it in here, I don't want to exclude anybody else. Okay? So, what happened is, because a couple people have asked about it. Leon, thank you, sir. Chad, if you're on our weekly system play package, which you're on our season, it was an email that was sent out only to weekly system play members. You're already on the season. So you're good to go. It didn't get sent to you. But for everybody that's wondering, because Aaron's brought it up, the discount code, I think somebody else brought it up earlier. What happened is, for everybody that downloaded our mobile app, it's only available right now in the Google Play Store. So, Apple users, I apologize, you didn't receive this yet. There's going to be benefits to having our mobile app and having the notifications on. One of them was they sent out a push notification today that said and I'll make it available to everybody in the live chat today. It should pop up. It said, we're really excited that you downloaded our mobile app. Here's a 10% off discount for any package purchase today and today only. Enter the code Android, all lowercase, at checkout. And then apparently if you click a button, it goes away really quick. So when you get those notifications, it definitely is going to be very beneficial to see what it says. So unfortunately for iPhone users, that app is not available just yet. We're waiting for Apple's approval. And then it will be. But you don't need to have the app to use the coupon code. Anybody can use the coupon code. Okay, anybody can use the coupon code. So just enter the coupon code Android at checkout, and you'll get 10% as well. I'll put it in the live chat right now. That's only valid today. It expires at midnight Eastern time. Is my game of the week going to be available to purchase today? Yes, I'll put it up. If it's not up right now, give me a second. I'll have it put back up. Give me 1 second, we'll have it up. So at any time today, Aaron, you can go and grab it. But it should be up. Yeah, 4-1. I seen that they had bases loaded and 2 outs, unfortunately. So yesterday, I did squeeze out a 2-1 day. We'll take it, we'll take it, we'll take it. As I said earlier, LG Twins in the KBO for us, a 24-7 smashing victory. And we're moving on to another great day today. And it's going to be a great day. We're going to break down some games. We're going to hopefully put some more money in your guys' pocket, more than you guys came with. That is the name of the game. So, without further ado, let's jump into some game day breakdowns today. We'll jump into some game day breakdowns today. We're going to go down the board. Some of them I'm going to touch. Some of them I won't. Some of them I might skip over for obvious reasons. And we'll try and get everything up and running. So, without further ado, let me get everything up and running. Let's pull up our live odds as well. I need to eventually plug this Vibe board directly hardwired into the internet. Alrighty, so we got a big slate of games. Starting with the Blue Jays and the Nationals. Blue Jays getting the job done yesterday, beating up the Nats 4-1. Lewis says, oh man, that KBO thought we had the Dinos and they blew it in the ninth. I thought we did too. You know what's weird? Is I actually bet it. My app updated, said 9-8 final. 5 Dimes paid me. My ticket cashed as a winner. And then it came back and they swapped it out, graded it a loser, took the money out, and then I see the app showed it was 11-9 loser. So that was a little disappointing. We got the Cubs and the Reds again today. Miles and Mayhill on the mound for both teams. The Braves going up against the Rays. Wright and Chirinos going at it. How could you not like Wright with the name of Kyle, right? The Brewers and the Pirates, Royals and the Tigers, White Sox and the Indians will be going at it a second time today for their doubleheader. Rodon on the mound and Adam Plutko on the mound for the Indians. The Mets and the Red Sox, Peterson and Hall on the mound for both teams. The Cardinals and the Twins. Martinez going up against Bailey. We do have a free play on this game in our daily free play video. If you know what that is, please don't post it in the comment section. There's a reason why we make the videos. It's so that you actually go and watch the video. So while you're watching our daily free play video with a nice free play in it, make sure you do us a huge favor. Give us a big thumbs up over there. Or hell, if you don't like it, give us a thumbs down. You're not going to hurt my feelings. Hell, there's 2 douchebags here today that thought they would get their rocks off by giving us their daily 2 thumbs downs. It's probably one individual in his trailer park in Florida. But anyways, when you're done watching that video, drop a comment, share it on social media, get the word out because we definitely appreciate it when you do. After that game, and we're going to break down that game in its entirety here in a little bit. We've got the Diamondbacks and the Rangers. The shitty Diamondbacks going up against, well, the shitty Rangers. You got the 1-3 Diamondbacks and the 1-2 Texas Rangers. The Dodgers and the Astros, which we were talking a little bit earlier. Buehler on the mound against Valdez for the Astros. How many batters does Buehler hit today? That will remain to be seen, but I'm going to say Buehler hits none because I do believe he gets a stern warning to start the game. The Mariners going up against the Angels, the battle of the 1-3s out of the AL West. Both teams tied for the bottom down there. You got the Rockies and the Athletics. The Oakland A's sitting 3-1 and first in the AL West. Yes, 3-1. They've played 4 games. 15th of the way through the season. Crazy to even think about that on a Tuesday when it started on Friday. A race to 60, so every game matters. Just like every life matters, every game matters. The Rockies sitting 2-1, sending Zenzatella on the mound to face Magden. The Padres and the Giants. Davies on the mound getting Jeff the Shark Samardzija. The Giants 2-2 after a 4-game series with the Dodgers, stealing half of it out of Chavez Ravine. Both times they were like a plus 300 or more, or nearing plus 300. Obviously, the Yankees and the Phillies was postponed. The Orioles and the Marlins was postponed. And we can go over all of that. We can go over all of that here and explain to everybody what's going on with Major League Baseball and what to expect with those games. We're going to see a little schedule change. We're going to see a little schedule change, which was to be expected. And for everybody that's out there saying, oh, they're going to cancel the Marlins season, they're not going to cancel the Marlins season. Major League Baseball planned for this. At least they're telling us that. It's in their 119-page COVID manual. And what to happen, or what's going to happen, and how are they going to deal with an outbreak. So for everybody that doesn't know, here's just the quick version of it, and we'll throw it up there. This is a statement by Major League Baseball. This was announced earlier today. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but in a nutshell, what's going to happen is the Miami Marlins are locked down until Monday. All their games until Monday have been postponed. The Yankees, who are going to face the Phillies, will end up playing Baltimore on Wednesday and Thursday, as the Phillies and Yankees series was postponed as well, due to the Phillies being on quarantine as well. The Phillies, I believe, are on quarantine until Friday, where they will resume their season. And you guys have to know, the reason why I don't think they won't have a stoppage. On Friday the 24th, they conducted 6,400 tests. Actually, over 6,400 COVID-19 tests, Major League Baseball did. On every player, every personnel, on every team that's traveling. There was not one new on-field personnel from any of the 29 clubs that tested positive. The only ones that tested positive were from the Marlins. So, they've got the taxi squad waiting down in Florida. They have some players in Atlanta from an interleague game last week. So the Marlins get a nice little rest until Sunday. They get to evaluate their player personnel. There we go. First 5 over 5 is a winner as well. Thank you, Mr. Bayer, for pointing that out, as well as the first 5 was a winner. That's very nice. The Marlins will end up resuming their season on Monday. Games to be made up as well. So there is a possibility that Major League Baseball may run into a situation later on down the season where they have to do a reset again for certain teams. There's a possibility that there may be a certain team that doesn't get 60 games. They may get 56 games. They don't need to lock down the entire team for 2 weeks. They don't need to stop the league for 2 weeks. The players need to get on board and get serious and start learning from our international brothers and sisters down in South Korea and Japan. South Korea has played over 60 games. They haven't had one player test positive. They had one staff member. What happens in South Korea, and this is the reason why the players are taking it so serious, if they get one player to test positive in South Korea, their league is halted for 14 days. The entire league is halted for 14 days. Not just the Dinos or another team. The players are taking it serious. Extremely serious. They know they need to make a living. They want to have a chance to eventually get to the big leagues, especially some of the American players or other international players that washed up in the bigs that had to go to South Korea to play for another shot. If they want to have any chance at all, they need their season to be a success. So Major League Baseball, the Marlins, all the other pansies that are out there, they need to take a play card from our brothers and sisters in South Korea. Thank you, William, for that text message. I appreciate that. Said we've got the best show on YouTube. Very informative, great insight. Thanks, Kyle. You're very welcome, Will. I do appreciate that, brother. So it's my opinion. They will finish the season, at least the regular season, and it's all going to be good in the hood. All right? It's all going to be good in the hood. So without further ado, let's break down some games because we got some games starting in 35 minutes. The Blue Jays and the Nationals. Tanner Roark on the mound for Toronto. Or do we call them Buffalo? Do we call them the Buffalo Blue Jays? The BBJ? Because we know they ain't playing up in Toronto this year. All right. So, taking a look live odds. See if I can get this Vibe board to reset so we can eventually show that screen off. And I am working on something, guys, because, they gave me floor outlets. Well, chairs don't roll over floor outlets. They're supposed to be flush, but they're not really flush. So, what you guys can't see on the screen just yet, and let me fix all of this so that you eventually can, but eventually, you guys can see we've got the interactive whiteboard here. They paid a shit ton of money for these. I can't get it to actually refresh because I need to hardwire it into the internet, which I'll try and do by tomorrow. But I was going to get a camera here, or maybe mount a camera up on the TVs and point down. But then when I'm writing on it, my fat ass or my ugly mug or the back of my head or my love handles might be in your way. So I am working on a system where, let's just say when I switch to this angle, in the upper right-hand corner of the screen, you guys see the Cappers Nation logo, the Cappers Direct logo, the 5 Dimes logo. Maybe the screen is a little bit smaller, but then in the bottom right-hand corner, or one of the corners, there's an overlay of a screen that shows just the interactive whiteboard. So whatever I write or draw or create up there, you guys will be able to see on the screen all by itself, right there in the corner. No confusion of what we go over. We can hold ourselves accountable. We can break down games. Whatever we decide to lean on, or we put out a free play and we actually bet, we'll be able to put it on the board and you'll be able to see it at all times. Michael, am I from Vegas? No, I'm actually originally from California, Southern California. Am I in Vegas right this second? No, I'm actually not in Vegas right this second, but we do have an office in Vegas. That is our main corporate office, our main office where most everybody works out of. And I still do have my house there. We just go back and forth. So I am working on that. And until either live stream or Vibe gets back to me on how I can broadcast it, I think I'm going to just screencast it to another MacBook Pro, and then I can take that screen and overlay it onto the screen. So that way we can make things, fun and informative, and make the free play text message guys responding. See if we can have some fun. You guys know we like to have fun with some of these shysters. Remember, when you guys deal with us, one of the coolest things is there's no upsells. There's no gimmicks. There's no, hey, buddy, you just bought our premium plays, hey? You should have bought this one. It's only going to cost you $2,500 more. That never happens. that will never happen here. Do I actually bet my own plays? Well, I'll let the live chat announce that one. Live chat, can you guys answer that for this gentleman? Who dat Bob is in the house? What is going on, Bobby? Thank you for joining us. Who dat Bob just answered Michael and said yes and big. Christopher Bayer says Kyle bets live with us. Robert S. says, yeah, he does. Tim replied, yes. So there you have it. Tom says, yeah, his smallest bet is 500. That's usually a parlay, too. Ray says, I know Kyle does, no doubt. Thank you, Michael. We do appreciate signing up, all the new people watching. See, here's the thing. We may not be the fastest paced show. We may not be just rolling down the list saying, take the Blue Jays, take the Nationals, take the Cubs, take the Reds, take the over, take the under, take the Braves, take the Rays. Reginald, what's going on, my brother? Glad to have you tuning in. If people are here and they just want 100 free plays, go to SBR. They'll have 20 people on today. You'll get both sides of every game at least 3 times. At least 3 times every single day. But if you want solid plays that we break down and that I actually bet myself, hell, what was it? What day was it that I bet my parlay? Sunday? Whatever day it was, I believe it was Sunday morning. I bet a $1,500 2-team parlay. It was a loser, but I showed it off live on the live show. So when it's not knocking SBR or any of those other people, you know, whatever they do, you know, for whatever reason they're in business. They're in business for whatever reason, to promote sports books, reviewing them. But yet they have no affiliation. Yeah, right. But anyways, if you want solid stuff, you're in the damn right place. But if you just want a free play because you're here for a free play on every single play out there, you're in the wrong place. But if you want to deal with somebody who actually bets the games for thousands of dollars and proves it, has the nutsack to do it, the cojones to do it, and doesn't mind showing off a loser or admitting when he's wrong, then you're in the damn right place. That's for sure. And speaking of betting, Ray says, seen him go to the counter and bet. That is true. That is true. There are multiple videos of me betting at the counter. That there are. I don't even know when this video was, but it's somehow in the live stream, and I think it's sideways, so bear with me. I don't even remember when this was. I think this was last winter, maybe. Lamont, what's going on, my brother? Thanks for tuning in. But here you go. We actually filmed a live show in the casino, and then I think I went back on live on my phone to bet it. But I don't mind showing it off right here. Oh, actually, there's actually a couple of them. Let's see. We'll see if we can get this one on the screen. So we'll play it. Then we'll get back to the game day breakdown. So if this bores you, I don't apologize. All right? I don't apologize. So we'll show this off, and then we'll be right back in just a minute. same game as he was.
With,
Do you need my card again to make another bet?
well, on money line.
Oh, just money line?
Yeah, money line on both.
I'll be here. There's no money line on that. Stacy.
Hey,
Money line choice.
whatever.
Right.
Whatever you want to bet on.
All right, 350.
You do a parlay.
Okay.
Remind me of Thomas.
344. Can I buy it down a half a point?
Colorado for
So
my
35 even?
Yeah.
And then 344 over.
Okay. So 55 and a half.
That's same game, right? Yep. And then 360 Iowa, please.
Okay, for 3.5.
Yes. For 1,000.
So I can't do the over with Ohio because it's not 4 times the over number. So I can only do one or the other.
We'll do Ohio State then. We'll keep Ohio State.
You still want it for 1,000? Or you want to do it for less?
No, do it for 1,000.
Is that like barbecue brisket?
I was hoping to make more. Do it for 1,000.
Yeah.
This is the parlay? Or can I do separate?
No, it's just because it's too high. It's probably over minus 5,000.
But right.
Yeah.
Just the one?
Yeah.
Okay, 1,100 coming back to you. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 1,000 and 100.
And there you have it, folks. We haven't shown that in a while. We haven't shown that one in a while. But I think we actually lost those ones, if I remember correctly. I couldn't hear what it was saying. But if that was the Auburn game one, we definitely lost that one. It might have been the ones that we won. I don't remember. We've been asked to leave a few casinos for filming while live. Don't mind the actual screen. I just realized the actual YouTube screen says Monday the 28th. It is actually Tuesday the 28th, so we'll get that fixed, and when anybody shows up, it'll actually refresh and change all of that. But anyways, so yeah, do I bet? I do. I do. Now, my opinion on betting in a casino versus betting online, you actually have more options to bet online than you do in the casino. The odds are usually better better offshore than they are in the casino. You have to remember, 5 dimes is any offshore. 5 dimes, Bet Online, Bovada. They all have to have something to offer you, especially if you're in the market of a sports book. I have just about everything at my disposal, from a local bookie to offshore sites like Bet Online, where I bet, 5 dimes, where I do most of my betting if it's online, and then obviously all the books in Vegas. So read through some of these comments past the popcorn. Yeah, Alex. Alex says he even takes you on mini vacations. That's true. You guys have been to Colorado with me, Hawaii, Moab, Utah, Fort Wheeling, Lake Tahoe, everywhere I've been. I always still film and bring you guys with. And no different. We'll definitely be taking you guys with me. I'll be four-wheeling in the northern part of Central California next month at the Doozy Erzum Trail with my father and some people. Take you guys out on the boat. We did Cap Nation Live fishing during coronavirus. Unfortunately, I didn't catch nothing. Ruben, how do I forget Havasu? Floating down the lake fishing. Gone fishing with Kyle Johnson today. Oh, this guy's commenting back on the text. What I do is give you the winner today, and then after it wins, I want you to buy my service for $49 and get 4 days of action plays, including a high roller play like the one today. Does that sound like something you can commit to? What do you say, folks? Can we commit to this ding-dong? Sure. As long as it wins. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes getting an ownership stake in the Kansas City Royals. I do go live from the wakeboard boat, from the motorhome, you name it. We do it, and we have a lot of fun. So yeah, you guys are definitely in for a treat when you get to deal with me. But anyways, back to the games. We've been rambling enough. We've been live for an hour and 20 minutes. I haven't given you guys one lean, one breakdown, but I do tell you this. I have had a lot of fun so far today. And we need to keep it that way. All right, we need to keep it that way, and we need to start making some money. Now, I did just cash in on the Indians' first 5, as well as the first 5 over 5, but they're sitting at 6 right now. That's good. But we definitely need the Indians. Some of you know what I'm talking about. All right, guys. Blue Jays, Nationals at 6:05 Eastern time. Tanner Roark on the mound for the Blue Jays. Good old Voth on the mound. Austin Voth on the mound for the Nationals. The 1-3 Nationals. You heard me say that correctly. The 1-3 Nationals, who took a player vote earlier today that said that they don't want to travel to Miami to play Miami. So there you have it. But anyways, line on this one opened up. Nationals laying at $1.32. It's up to $1.33, 5 dimes, 139 at the Westgate. DraftKings has them at -148. The Station Casinos -145 on this one. Total on this one, over and under. Give me 1 second. I'll pop it back up. I moved away from that screen. I was unprepared. Basically, you guys caught me with my pants down. All right, total over and under 10 runs minus $1.10, courtesy of 5 dimes. As far as this one goes, as far as the total goes on this one, no real opinion on the total. Tanner Roark has been a pitcher that I historically don't bet against. I either bet on him or I stay off. Historically. And I say historically because that's not always true. As far as the side, no opinion on the side. As far as the total, what are you going to get out of Tanner Roark? You're going to get a solid pitcher who's probably going to go 5 to 6 innings, maybe 6 2/3. His average is usually right around 6 innings. Is he going to give up hits? Yep, he's going to give up a couple hits. He might give up a couple easy runs. But he's going to strike out anywhere from, 4 to 6 batters at a minimum. It just depends if he's on his A game when it comes to walks. He does average almost 2 walks a game on average for Tanner Roark. So he'll give the Nationals opportunities, but as we've seen so far with the Nationals and their 1-3 record, they lost yesterday 4-1 to the Blue Jays. They lost 3-2 to the Yankees. They lost 4-1 in their season opener against the Yankees, and they did put up 9 in their 1 win on the season against the Yankees. So if you take away that win, 3 out of their last 4 games, they scored 1 run, 2 runs, and 1 run. So 4 runs over their, 3 of their 4 last games. Even if you add in their 9-run game against the Yankees in Game 2 to start the season, 13 runs over the course of 4 games. They haven't been the high-scoring Nationals that they're going to need to be. Robert says, hasn't Roark been in the league long enough to pitch to Babe Ruth? Yes, twice. So as far as that game goes with the total, nothing really. Maybe a slight lean. I'm not even going to write it down because it's not even a lean that I would really take seriously or put money on. But as Robert or as Kyle said, no runs in the first inning is definitely one that I would look at and consider. Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate that. Send me a text message. Or actually, I'll send you a message after the show. I'll give you a bigger picture of it. So other than that, on the Blue Jays and the Nationals, other than what the company gave out as a play, we do have a play on the side of this game, so I'm not going to give that what that one is. Other than that, there's nothing else that I'm leaning towards on that one. Braves and the Rays today, going back at it for Game 2 after the Rays absolutely mopped the floor with the Atlanta Braves yesterday. What an embarrassment. You got Chirinos on the mound for Tampa Bay, but how do you go wrong with a guy named Kyle? Kyle Wright for the Atlanta Braves. Getting the start today for the 2-2 Braves going up against the 3-1 Rays. Take a look at Kyle Wright, guys. As far as, the little summer camp, he did get to throw the ball in summer camp. He did get one short little start. Pitched 3 2/3 innings. He gave up 4 hits. He did give up 2 runs. And he had 3 walks on 3 strikeouts. This is a kid that definitely walks a lot of batters. All right, Kyle Wright definitely walks a lot of batters. And we all know the Rays yesterday, when they hit the ball, they're going to hit it. Constantine, you missed a lot. You just miss a lot of shooting the shit. We going over coronavirus, the COVID, and all of that good stuff. But coupon code for everybody that's valid for today and today only off any package. But Chirinos on the mound, definitely a pitcher that I lost faith in last season. Anytime he was on the mound, you generally saw 9 hits, 5 runs, etc., seemed to be par for the course. So as far as this game goes during the live show, again, what do I lean towards? I lean towards the over. As far as the line on this one, you've got Tampa Bay laying $1.30 plus 122 on 5 dimes currently for the Braves. Total over and under 9 runs, which is minus 105. You could even get over and under 8.5 minus $1.27. But I do lean towards, and we'll write this down and record it as a lean, the Braves and the Rays over 9 minus 105, because we keep track of all our leans and official free plays. As far as I know, we took a stab on the Braves' first 5 team total yesterday, and we lost. Chirinos has faced the Braves in spring training as well. And the Braves mopped him up in 2 innings. 6 hits, 5 runs, 1 home run, 1 strikeout, and a walk in 2 innings. And Chirinos, one time facing the Braves in spring training this year, he didn't fare too well. Obviously, it's spring training. Take it with a grain of salt, etc. And I know we lost on him yesterday, and you guys are probably going to think that I'm crazy to go at him today, but they're not going up against a glass now. That's a fact, okay? They're not going up against a glass now. I think they have a chance. Team total, again, over 1.5. There are enough players on the Braves to get on base and a dinger go, to put a dinger over the wall, give us 2 runs against a Chirinos who has been hammered by the Braves. So I'm going to take the first 5 team total over 1.5 for the Braves. I do like it. It's getting to the borderline where, for a first 5 juice would be. I am going to make it a free play because it's not just a lean. Remember, guys, just because it's a lean doesn't mean I always bet it. But as far as this one goes, I will be betting this one. So, what we do now, slide on over here, Slick Rick. That's a bad one right there. All right, we'll get that out of the way. Don't know if you guys could even read that board. But if you can't, I guess I could always make it red. Braves, first 5 team total. Over 1.5 free official play for the live show. We're going back to back with them today. We're getting our money back today. So there you go. There it's in the comment section. And in typical Cap Nation family, and doing what we do, I just went and bet it for a quick little 500. And if all goes well, we'll be able to show it on the screen. But of course, take a screenshot. It wants to go into an HLOC file, leaving me to have to change the file. So give me 1 second. We'll show off the ticket because that's what we like to do. And it's not to brag. It's definitely, I mean, it's a $500 ticket. There's nothing to brag about anyways. All right? It's not to brag, but what it's to show you, because somebody asked earlier, and it's not, I'm not just trying to prove a point. I do this all the time. Is that when I give you guys a free play, I'm actually betting it. So there you go. There you go. You can see it on the screen now. All right? There you have it. Read 'em and weep. Robert S., I got minus 150. OJ Hernandez asking, do I like the over for both teams? Well, there's a very big discrepancy when it comes to that. The over is over 5 plus 100 even money on 5 dimes, or you can get over 4.5, or you can get the over 4.5 at minus 130 option. Okay, so you either have 5 or over 4.5. The Braves individual team total first 5 is 1.5 runs. The Rays first 5 team total is over 2.5 at plus 105. You add the 1.5 to 2.5. I don't care what school you went to, where you do your math at, that still only equals 4. The best you can get would be 4.5 minus $1.30, so you need 5 runs. So to me personally, no. I don't like the over 5. It probably smashes and should be an easy winner. But for me personally, I'll lay off of it and I'll just take the Braves over 1.5, and we hope for 2 runs. Michael says, my station's app doesn't have these options. Go get William Hill. You can bet it at William Hill. And you can probably do it with the BetMGM app. I'll let you know here in just a second. But nonetheless, it definitely pays to have a 5 Dimes account, even if you live in Las Vegas. Even if you live in Las Vegas, it definitely pays to have a 5 Dimes app. That is for sure. Five Dimes and what they have is absolutely awesome when it comes to opportunities to bet. That's why even living in Vegas, I always had a 5 Dimes account. All right, so moving down the line. Cubs, Reds. Michael, I do have a promo code. Feel free to either send me a message on Twitter at CapNationKyle. I'll post a link. You can send me a DM on Twitter, or you can email me at kyle@cappersdirect.com. We're not allowed to post a link to it in the live chat anymore. We got in trouble once. OJ Hernandez says he likes the over 3.5. Robert S says, any thoughts on the Braves team total over 3.5? I considered it. I definitely considered it. I definitely like it. But again, I already leaned on the actual full game over. I think both teams put up runs at least some point. Kyle Wright should probably give up a run or two in the first 5. Does he go over 2.5? I don't know. But at one point, the game should go over. But anyways, take a look at the Cubs and the Reds game. Cubs and the Reds. This is another game where I don't have $1 on it yet. Okay? You've got Tyler Mahal on the mound for the Reds. Alec Mills on the mound for the Cubbies. Cubbies off to a hot start yesterday against the Reds. A lot of you in the live chat were on the Reds yesterday. Reds. Everybody on the Reds in the live chat. I don't think I saw one person post that they were on the Cubs except for this guy. And we broke it down. I tried explaining a couple things about Lester and the Reds pitcher and where the matchup was. Okay. Alec Mills faced the Reds in spring training back on March 7th. He went 3 2/3 innings. He gave up 4 hits, only 1 run. He had 3 strikeouts and no walks. Pretty solid start. Granted, it was spring training. He faced him August 10th of last year. He went 4 innings. Gave up 4 hits, 1 run. It was a solo home run. He had 3 strikeouts and 3 walks. He also faced him in spring training of last year. 2 complete innings, gave up just 1 hit, no runs, had 3 strikeouts and a walk in his appearance then. Other than that, those are his short and sweet experiences against the Reds. Now, Tyler Mayhill against the Cubs. He faced him September 18th of last year. He pitched a near gem, 6 innings, gave up 1 hit and 1 run. He had 3 strikeouts and 2 walks. He also faced him in late May of last year on the 25th, where he went 5 innings and he got lit up. 5 innings, he had 6 runs on 9 hits. He gave up 3 long balls. He had 5 strikeouts and a walk. He was either giving up a home run or he was striking them out. He gave up a home run to Almora Jr., Addison Russell, good old Hayward got one, and then that was all she wrote for him. Going back even further before that, spring training of last year, he pitched 3 complete innings, gave up 2 hits, no runs, and 5 strikeouts. So Mayhill against the Cubs is hit or miss. Hit or miss. He could be on his game and pitch a gem like he's done before, or the Cubbies can attack and take advantage of him. Now, the Cubs bullpen, with the exception of old Krimble, suspect at best. Lorenzo made a great comment there, said, Cubs first 5, baby. Cubs first 5. Taking a look at 5 dimes. Cubs first 5. They're plus money, plus 105. You could actually get them plus a half a run, minus 125, which is the option that I would take. I would actually take them on the spread for the first 5. I do lean towards it. Thank you for pointing that one out, Lorenzo. That is definitely a good option, especially with this pitching matchup. Even if Mayhill pitches a gem, Mills should be solid through the first 5, assuming he makes it. And if he doesn't make it, means we probably got lit the hell up, and it didn't matter anyways. Okay? Towards the Cubs, plus a half a run in the first 5. And that's just a lean, folks. Plus a half a run, minus $1.25. Rather than get them on the money line at plus 105, I'll take and I'll lay 25-cent more juice at minus 125 to get them plus a half. If it ends up being a 2-2 tie at the end of 5, or a 3-2, or a 0-0, which I don't think it'll be. But if that was to happen, then you're actually making money. Yes, Chris Bryant out with an elbow injury. But it's not like he's done much damage. I mean, he's got, what is he? 1 for 13 on the year. No home runs. He's been walked once. What is he? I saw it earlier. It was like 8 strikeouts out of 13 at-bats. So I wouldn't pay much attention to Chris Bryant. There's other players on that team that can definitely put the ball in play. Baez, Rizzo, Hayward, Boat. It's actually a pretty solid and very versatile, starting lineup. It really is. As far as the entire full game on the Cubs, I do lean towards them. The plus 1.5 is minus $1.70. It's a tad bit on the high side, but I do lean again towards the Cubs. Full game, getting plus money. They're 118, plus 118 on the money line. So I do lean towards the Cubs. Moving down the list. Yo Schmick, thank you for following me on Twitter. Appreciate it. All right, moving down the list. Moving right down the list. adjust the screen just a tad bit. There we go. We got the subscribe. First of all, if you're new to the YouTube channel, thank you. Thanks for showing up. Hit that subscribe button right down below. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you get notified each and every single time we drop content. You'll be notified. Give us a big thumbs up in the video. If you haven't, do it. If you're one of the douchebags that gave us a thumbs down, the 4 douchebags that gave us a thumbs down, we still thank you as well. And your mama. It's without you as well as all the other supporters, we wouldn't be here. So we greatly appreciate everybody that gives a thumbs up or thumbs down, hits that share button, shares it on Twitter, etc., etc., etc. You know, we've always preached the bigger we build this, the more fun we'll have, and the more we'll give back to you guys. See if this will actually update. Probably not. But remember, if you want to have access to live odds, real live odds, they're not delayed. They're not 15-minute, 30-minute, 1-hour delayed. They're not scrapped XML feeds. If you want the real thing, we deal with Scientific Gaming. They're the ones that supply the live odds to the biggest casino operations in the industry. All their feeds on the board, it all comes from Scientific Gaming. They're also one of the ones that regulate and make sure the casinos are staying on their up and up as well. We provide 100% real-time live odds for you guys. They're not delayed. They're actually, I take that back, they're 10-second delayed. You can get them either on our mobile app for through the Google Play Store on your Android. The iOS Apple version will be out shortly. Or you can get them on our website, cappersdirect.com, by clicking on the odds tab and scrolling down to picking out which one you want. Just remember that, everybody, and you don't have to have a package. It's free to everybody to use. It's free for everybody to use. All right, Blue Jays and the Nationals underway. And, of course, I forgot to bet no run in the first inning for my parlay. So I guess we'll start that off with the remaining games. I did one earlier, but Cleveland killed it in the first. It was no run in the first inning for every single game on the board. And it paid like $274,000. At that point, I think 5 Dimes probably would have told me to fuck off. Excuse my language. All right, so going to go back and I'm going to do it again for the remaining games. No run in the first. No run in the first. No run. No run. No run. No run. I might actually do one for run as well just to see what we can do. Don't jinx it. Michael says, can you have $4, please? A $50 parlay earlier was going to pay like $274,000. And here's a 12-teamer for $50 for no run in the first inning. That I don't know what happened, but the odds on one of them must have changed, or on a bunch of them must have changed, because now let me make sure they're all today's games, because I don't want any hanging over my head for tomorrow. All right, because a 50 spot now pays $344,736. Let's do it, baby. It's done. I've wasted $50 doing worse things before. I have definitely wasted $50 on worse things. That is for sure. So, if I hit it and they actually pay me, drinks are on me if you can find me. Drinks will be on me. One day this sucker's going to hit. I promise you, one day it's going to hit. Hell, you can do a 50 spot that there will be a score in the remaining 12 games. Pays $51K. Robert says, hey, Kyle, I know with the terrible bullpens in the KBO, it didn't matter much regarding team total over and unders. But for MLB, do you factor in if a team is at home or away when you play a team total over and under? A tiny bit, obviously, because if the home team is up going into the ninth inning, there's going to be no bottom of the ninth. So I definitely do take that into consideration. It's always beneficial to take the away team. And this is a great question for the sole fact that if you take the away team in order to get action now, you know you're going to go at least 9 complete innings. So you're going to have 27 possible outs. Lamont, I did every game on the board for today. A $50 no run scored pays $344,000. Is it going to hit? I hope so. I mean, we did just buy a big-ass house and put a lot of furniture into it. And we're getting ready to start the pool. So that would be a nice option. But anyways, I'll show you the shenanigans that I just wasted $100 on. All right. We'll post it in the... I'll post it right here in the live show. What we just wasted $100 on. I say waste because the chances of it hitting are like slim to none. But if we somehow hit, I can say I showed it off on live on YouTube. So there you guys go. There you have it. You can see it firsthand. 5 dimes, baby. 5 dimes, baby. Pay me the money. Now, the Nationals are not included, so whatever happens in the Nationals, not included. But bottom of the first 2 outs would have paid me even more money. All right, so you can see the very top one was a yes run scored in the first inning of every remaining game. $50 pays $51,129.55. And then the bottom one was the no-run option, which features a lot of plus money action. $50 pays $344,736.68. Could you imagine us hitting that right here on YouTube Live? People will say it's fake. People will say it never happened. People will say, hell no, that guy is a scammer and he doesn't even bet. Yet I just did it live with you guys. The no man can. Constantine, the 5 dimes would hate you. To be honest, let's be honest. If I was a bookie and somebody just cracked me for $344,000, I'd probably tell him to pound sand. But the good thing is we actually got this filmed, so I doubt they would. I mean, it would be a lot of withdrawals by Bitcoin, let me tell you. A lot of withdrawals by Bitcoin. Christopher Bayer says, no run first inning for the Buffalo Jays. Fact. Tim says, Kyle, you earned it, spend it. We do. We do. We definitely spend it, that's for sure. OJ says that is hell of a hard to catch. Got to throw some yes in it. The fun part is no run, rooting for no run. That's the fun part. It's kind of an inside thing here with some of the individuals that tune into the live show and some of my personal clients. We've got little inside jokes with it and partaking in it on a daily basis. So it's something that we do on a daily basis for fun. One day we're going to hit it. Hopefully we're not negative when we do. All right, so Cubs game getting ready to start in 20 minutes. Same thing with the Braves, so don't forget, guys, we leaned Cubs first 5 plus a half a run, minus $1.25. Cubs full game, plus 118. We also leaned the Braves and the Rays over 9 runs, as well as an official free play, which is on the board. Don't know if you guys can see it because of my chicken scratch, and it's in green. Braves first 5 team total over 1.5 minus $1.50. Let me see if I can clean this up a little and change color so you guys can see it a little bit better. TT is team total, all right? Oops. Don't mind my chicken scratch here. Holy crap, I can't write today. Minus 150. Maybe red will be a little easier for you guys to see. Maybe red is a little easier for you guys to see. Don't know, but we're definitely going to find out. All right, so let's move right along. Oh, man, Lewis, they're going to shut us down if we all... Lewis, it would be hilarious if Braves get 2 in the first. No, we don't want 2 in the first, all right? We don't want 2 in the first. We want 2 in the second. 2 in the second. 2 in the second. 2 in the second. Not in the first. Unless they all go over in the first. But yes, could you imagine if we all hit it? $50 paying $344,000. $10 pays amazing. We're all going to have a lot of money in our account and probably have some cash out problems. Shapendi in the house, what is going on? All right, so moving down the line. Troy says, Bovada won't let me do more than 4 in a parlay. My recommendation, sign up with 5 dimes. More lenient, liberal, I wouldn't say liberal, but more lenient. And I would say that they're very lenient when it comes to options to bet. That's for sure. So, moving down the line, we've already been live for what? Just about 2 hours minus the 20 minutes I made you guys wait for me. So I'm just going to bump around a little bit. We're not going to hit every game today, but we're definitely going to jump around. All right, let's talk about the White Sox and the Indians, Game 2 of the doubleheader. All right, Game 2 of the doubleheader. Carlos Rodon on the mound for the White Sox, who are 1-2 and looking like they could be 1-3. Don't want to jinx it. 1-3. After their game right now. Definitely don't want to jinx it. Top of the 8th. They do have a runner on first and 1 out. If Troy if anybody needs a promo code for 5 dimes, feel free to shoot me a message, Kyle@cappersdirect.com, or send me an email, or that was an email, or follow me on Twitter and send me a DM on Twitter at CapNationKyle. Sorry, my wife texted me. You got to take care of the missus. Blue Jays score in the second. But anybody, if Mark, if you're looking for a promo code for signing up on our website, not 5 dimes, and I'm mistaken what you were asking for. But for everybody that doesn't know, we sent out a push notification to all of our Android users on our mobile app, and you have to be a mobile app user to be able to get these. The iPhone, the iOS version for iPhone and the iPad is coming shortly. But we sent out a notification. Any package purchased today and today only, 10% off if you enter the promo code Android, all lowercase, ANDROID, Android. And here's our mobile app for everybody that doesn't know. So it's a good deal and great way for us to communicate, and we'll keep giving back. So if you're looking for a promo code for buying a package, 10% off any package purchased today and today only. That promo code expires at midnight Eastern time. Midnight Eastern time, that one expires. So, moving down the list, we're going to go back over and talk about Game 2 of the doubleheader. All right, they're supposed to take roughly 45-minute break. They'll take 45 minutes and then they'll resume for game number 2 of their doubleheader because yesterday was postponed. You've got Adam Plutko on the mound for the Indians. You got Carlos Rondon on the mound for the White Sox. Let's start with him first of all. He did have a summer warm-up July 22nd. He did face the Brewers. He gave up 3 runs on 5 hits. What did he have? He gave up 2 dingers, gave up 2 long balls. He did have 7 Ks and 1 walk, though. He struck out 7 batters in 5 innings. For Rondon, excellent right there. As far as the 2 dingers, the 2 long balls, giving up the runs for the guy. There you have it. That's exactly where it went in that game. Other than that, he hasn't pitched since May 1st of last year. All right, May 1st of last year. Shapenny, do I have anything for tomorrow as far as what? My plays ready now? I don't have any plays in the live chat for tomorrow, but I will have plays tomorrow. We'll have premium plays, personal plays, system plays, all of that good stuff. We'll have all of that for tomorrow. But as of right now, we're working on all of today's games. Game of the week? No, there's no game of the week tomorrow. You can purchase my game of the week with that promo code and save 10%, which will save $10. But I don't have a game of the week tomorrow, no. No, that'll be later in the week, and it's going to be a flat-out winner, that's for sure. Taking a look at good old Plutko. Love him in this situation, or in this position. His July 22nd start in summer warm-ups against Pittsburgh, he went 1 complete inning. They put him in for 1 inning, 3 outs. He gave up 1 hit, no strikeouts. In spring training, he went 3 innings against the Cubs, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks, and no hits. Against the A's, he had 2 complete innings, gave up 3 hits, 3 runs. He had 2 strikeouts and a walk. Taking a look at how he's performed historically. Michael, it says everybody's distracting him, and I read your comment too. But yes, not a problem. But how Adam Plutko has performed historically against the White Sox. Matthew, what do I think about the Cubs money line? I'm not betting it, but I did lean towards it. All right, I did lean towards the Cubs plus the money. That was one of the leans that we gave out, as well as the Cubs first 5 plus a half a run. How he's performed historically against the White Sox. You'd have to take a look all the way back last season. He never faced them. March 5th of last year, spring training, he pitched 3 2/3 inning, gave up 1 hit, had 3 strikeouts and a walk. No damage done. Going back even farther back that, if you want to find a regular season game, you're going to have to look back to May 23rd, a couple years ago. Chapenny, I just got your text message. Welcome back. You'll have to look farther back to see when he played the White Sox. He gave up 5 runs on 6 hits. He only made it 5 innings, 2 strikeouts, and a rough outing there. Zachary Isaac, why delete your message? Why delete the message? Tom, thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us, brother. Glad to have you with us. From telling me to shut up to what's my favorite team? Yeah, okay. Uh-huh. Good correction there. But anyways, as far as Game 2 goes between the White Sox and the Indians of their doubleheader today, I do lean towards the Indians. Fact, okay? I do lean towards Cleveland here in this situation. They're in a jam right now. 2 outs, top of the 8th. Bases loaded. And Adam Engel up. They're up 2 runs. They're up 4-2 right now in a late jam. Hopefully they can get through it because I know there's quite a few of us on the Indians for Game 1. But as far as Game number 2, I do lean towards the Indians. Taking a look at the live odds for that game, 5 Dimes currently has the Indians laying $1.21. Total set over and under 10.5. So we'll write it down as a lean as of right now, guys. I'm not betting it. Remember, a lean is a lean. I'll give you guys my opinion. Doesn't mean I'm definitely going to bet it. Taking a look at a little more. Somebody let me know when we get out of that jam with the Indians. Hopefully soon. And moving right along down the list. Right along down the list. Mets, Red Sox facing off against each other again today. The Mets getting the job done. The Red Sox are definitely not the same team that we've used to seeing and used to be betting on. So word to the wise, word to caution. Be careful. Be careful. Give me 1 second here. Reading through the comment section. Christopher Bayer says he gave up legendary status at Bovada for 5 Dimes. Totally worth it. I do agree. I do have a Bovada account. I don't use it. I have used it over the years, but just not a big fan of them. Just not a big fan of them and what they do. Or their lines anyways. Mark White, can I have your hat? This one, no. But if you go to travismatthews.com, you can definitely buy your own. I think they're only like $40. As far as the Cards and the Twins, Constantine, absolutely. That one's coming up right now. Greatly appreciated. I see I got the screen overlay going crazy right now. So see what we can do to correct that a little. Correct that a little. And yes, we will definitely, we'll do that one next for you. We will do the Cards and the Twins next. And remember, we do have a daily free play on that game. I see old Sarge Max is back after making another fake account. See you later, buddy. Hi, Sarge. Bye, Sarge. Don't let the door hit you where God split you right in your rear. We'll get rid of this clown. Michael says, yep, Cards on like 4-string pitcher. Zachary, he never brings me down. The people that want to give, nasty comments, I know you came in here with a nasty comment. But you deleted it or whatever the case may be. It doesn't really bother me. If you guys think somebody coming in and calling me a clown, I'm a former sailor. I've been called a hell of a lot worse. All right? So that's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, Robert, they just got nothing better to do. And, it is what it is. It is what it is. Some people come, have nothing better to do. Not a problem, Zach. Ruben says, been called worse. And probably by better people. That's a fact. I've been definitely called worse. That is a fact. And, in this industry, you got to have thick skin, all right? Some of you guys on the other side are pansies, and when I come right back at you with a quick-witted response, you guys curl up like some of the little bitches that are out there. Some people go on their little Twitter and say, oh, Kyle talks trash to me on his YouTube. He called me a little schoolgirl or whatever the case may be. But yeah, it's a gambling business. Sometimes you get punched in the nose. Wild Videos by James. Please, can you spare me some betting tips? Spare you some betting tips. We've already given them away. Given away some. There's free plays on the board. Don't even know if you guys can see them or not, but they're in the comment section. Tim says maybe somebody pooped in his Easter basket. I agree. I definitely agree with that one right there. Definitely agree. So, nonetheless, if you're new to the YouTube channel, or if this is one of your fake accounts, all right, take 1 second out of your day, hit that subscribe button, help our subscriber count go up. It's been going up rapidly over the course of the last week, probably because baseball is back. So, we're glad to have everybody here. And then when you're done, either hit the thumbs down button or the thumbs up. You definitely can't hurt our feelings, all right? You definitely can't hurt our feelings. Lorenzo says, if haters are watching you just to hate, maybe you're doing something right. We need more haters. I will wear my t-shirt that says I need more haters tomorrow, okay? I'm making you feel uncomfortable unless I give you a 20-team lock. I gave you 2 already. Oh, we're calm. We're definitely calm. This is fun. This is fun. I have fun doing this. I got thick skin. I can take the nonsense from the live chat all day long, let me tell you. All right, so let's get back to business because we've got some money to be made. Somebody tell me. Oh, they did. You guys are lacking. Where's the live chat letting me know the Indians got out of the jam they were in? Bases loaded with 2 outs. Not going to lie, it would be nice to see in the bottom of the 8th the Indians put up, like maybe 3 more runs. But anyways, next one on the board that we're going to do, we do have a daily free play on it. If you know what it is, please don't post it in the comment section. If you don't know what it is, go watch the daily free play video when we're done here. Got a great free play in that one for you guys. We'll break down the game for you guys coming right up between the Cardinals and the Twins. Cards and the Twins. 2-1 on the year apiece. And we've got some hot hands involved in this game, let me tell you. We definitely have some hot hands involved. Carlos Martinez making his long-awaited debut after 2 years off. 2-time All-Star, back on the mound, and I'm really excited I'm actually surprised, not to change the subject, that the Indians game didn't go over. 18 hits, some walks added in, and they're still sitting on 6 runs. But whew, glad the White Sox didn't score just a minute ago. All right, so taking a look a little more in depth. First of all, there's definitely some hot hands involved in this game. Player of the week, Nelson Cruz for last week. 3 home runs, 10 RBIs. He's hitting .538 to start the year with a .571 on-base percentage and a 1.385 slugging percentage. Nelson Cruz has been the man for Minnesota. Now, taking a look at St. Louis at the Cards. Dexter Fowler, 2 RBIs so far early in the year. Paul Goldschmidt, Goldie, what a pickup he was when the Diamondbacks decided not to keep him. .417 batting average, .462 on-base percentage, .667 slugging percentage. Paul DeJong, already a home run on the year, 4 RBIs, batting .400. Would I go all in on a 3-2 offsuit with a flop of 1-4-5? No. Maybe not. Zachary, is this my job? It's my only job. Well, Matthew, Chris Bryant won't be playing today. Just so you know, Chris Bryant won't be playing today. Just thought I'd let you be aware of that one. Probably won't win it, my opinion, but opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one, right? All right, so back to this game. Carlos Martinez, not going to find much data on him. Obviously, 2 years since being on the mound. Big return today. I think we might see a value start out of him today. Is he going to come out and lights out? Obviously, there's definitely going to be some game rust, no doubt about it. Wild Bill, do you think there is a good balance of profit and loss on betting? Well, if you win more than you lose, then yes, there's definitely a good balance of profit and loss on betting. And I do this for a living, so I'd have to say the profit's there. If not, I would have stopped doing this like 15 years ago. Zachary says, I thought this was one place I could come without being made fun of. Well, when you come in with a derogatory comment, you might get made fun of. At least by me. But anyways, back to the Cards, Twins. Taking a look at the live odds on this one. Popping everything up. Twins laying $1.42 here. Guys are cracking me up. Absolutely, Robert. Absolutely. Great advice for everybody there. Read the comment section what Robert S. just posted for everybody that wants to know. Twins laying $1.42 plus 132 for the St. Louis Cardinals. Total over and under 10.5 runs is minus 105 on this one. Ruben says, might have to go back to the hidden videos, Kyle, and make people think you're off YouTube. Yeah, right? Stream on live stream only. Individual team totals for the Cards, over and under 4.5, minus $1.25. Over and under 5.5 for the Twins at plus 100 even money. All right, taking a look at the first 5 lines. on both of these teams. Cardinals plus 120 for the first 5 with Carlos Martinez as a starter. Obviously, everything will be action bets only, accordingly. Twins minus $1.35 with a total over and under 6 runs in the first 5, which is minus 105. You could actually get 5.5, but you'd have to lay 30 cents more at minus 135. Do the math. Gives the Cardinals an over and under 2.5 in the first 5, minus 105, as well as over 3.5, plus 125 for the Twins. Homer Bailey on the mound today for the Twins. Good old Homer. Homer. He did get a July 22nd warm-up start against the Cubbies. He pitched 3 complete innings. He gave up 4 runs on 5 hits. He gave up 3 home runs. Guys. He had 3 strikeouts, 2 walks. And let's be honest, the Cubs, the Cards are hot when it comes to hitting. All right, the Cardinals are hot when it comes to hitting. And I think we're going to see that today. All right, I think we see that today. You got Wong, Edman, Goldschmidt, DeJong as the first 4. Then add in Carpenter, Molina, Fowler, and then O'Neill to wrap up the designated hitter, Bader to wrap up the designated hitter position for the Cards. So Homer Bailey on the mound. Taking a look back at this first 5 option, Cardinals over 2.5 in the first 5. I do like it. I am going to bet it. And for everybody that doesn't know, we'll make that one a free play as well. So tomorrow we'll try and get off some of these individual team totals unless they really start putting some money in our pockets and get back to some more conventional plays. But this is one that's early in the season. Homer Bailey not having that nice warm-up start that he probably wanted and needed to start the season or start his summer training. So we are going to take the Cards. St. Louis first 5, team total over 2.5, over 2.5, which is minus 105. Michael, I am not on the full game, but we'll put it up on the board here. You know, I don't care if we're betting on the Tijuana Turtles. Major League Baseball, Belarus Soccer. All I care about is a winner. And I do believe that's a winner, or else I wouldn't be betting it. So, one thing that I will ask, that you guys at least remain respectful in the live chat towards each other, or I will bounce you. If you don't have nothing nice to say, take your mama's advice and don't say nothing at all. Or, if you didn't have a mama to give you that advice, well, now you heard it. One thing that we don't put up with is derogatory or mean or nasty, any of that stuff here. Except unless it comes from me. I know. What a hypocrite. Too fucking bad. It's my show. All right, so as far as a full game on this, I have nothing on the side. As far as the total, I do have a play on the total. If you want to know what it is, if you want to know what the official free play is for the daily free play video, you need to go watch that video. If you know what it is, please don't post it in the comment section. Wild Videos by James is the thing on the board. Your tips. No, as it says, those actually, I guess they are tips. We call them free plays, but you're probably from somewhere in Europe, I would imagine, or overseas. But yeah, those are our free plays as of right now. Gave out 2 so far, as well as the daily free play video. Hopefully we go 3-0 on them. And again, if you want the rest of what we're betting, Because remember, I'm not giving you our premium plays or my personal plays or our system plays. I'm not giving you every game that we've got money on. If you want the juice, you got to pay the kitty. Thank you, Tim. I appreciate that. You can pick up a week of our premium plays on sale for $99. That sale price ends Wednesday at midnight. Remember, enter the promo code ANDROID, all lowercase today, to take 10% off any package. Wild Bill, not a problem. I figured calling it tips that you were from overseas. Gave out 2 so far. The Braves' first 5 team total, individual team total over 1.5, as well as the St. Louis Cardinals' first 5 individual team total over 2.5. And then there's a daily free play in our daily free play video that has a really great free play in it as well. And again, thank you for watching all the way over in the UK. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if somebody else is here that hasn't hit the subscribe button, hit that subscribe button as well. Couple more games on the board after that. You got the Rockies and the A's, the Mariners and the Angels, the Padres and the Giants, all games that I am staying off of. OJ Hernandez says Minnesota's hot. No doubt about it. They're definitely just as hot as St. Louis. Just as hot as St. Louis. Nationals tying it up in the bottom of the 3rd. Indians 2 outs away from closing out a victory over the White Sox. They're up 4-2. Thank you, James. I appreciate that. Definitely send them our way. We'll take great care of everybody, just like we always do. We put out daily free play videos every single day. D-backs and the Rangers, not on. No opinion. You got the shitty Rangers and the shitty D-backs, in my opinion. Shitty Rangers and the shitty D-backs. So myself, I am off. I am off of it completely. Thank you, Constantine, for that update. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Hopefully we hammer that one. Should be a nice big day for my personal plays. Constantine, we should have a nice big 3-0 sweep of the board today. Hopefully. Hopefully. And again, tomorrow, 4-3. Good old 2 out, huh? Good old 2 out rally by the White Sox. You know, I'm not going to lie. I did do a little fun money wager. Nothing big, nothing serious. On the over in that game. However, I just want the Indians to win. But I'm not going to lie. I would take a 4-4 tie and then the Indians cleaning up in the bottom of the 9th or bottom of the 9th or the 10th. So if somehow they tied it up, I wouldn't be disappointed. Robert says, just me, but I don't bet 2 lousy baseball teams playing each other too much can go wrong. I agree, and that's exactly one of the reasons why I am off the Rangers and the D-backs. So we've been live for like forever. We have been live for like forever. So we're going to change it up tomorrow. We went live at 1 p.m. today, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 1 Pacific. So we're going to change it up a little tomorrow to try and fine-tune the best times. So we'll be live tomorrow. We're going to go live a little bit earlier. Michael, as long as you emailed me, which I haven't seen one come in yet, but as long as you emailed me, oh, I do see it. I will definitely shoot you an email. We're going to go live an hour earlier tomorrow. We're going to go live at 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific. Okay? 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific tomorrow. And see what we can do there. So we're just testing out different time slots before we start doing 2-time-a-day live shows. But good luck to everybody. 3 official free plays. 2 are on the board. 1 is in the other daily free play video. Leans on the over 9 in the Braves game. Cubs first 5 plus a half a run minus $1.25. That was a lean. As well as Cubs full game plus 118. That was a lean. Indians game number 2 minus 121. That was a lean as well. And then the 2 free plays on the board. Thank you, Trainwreck. I appreciate that. And again, any suggestions on the show, anything that we can do to improve, make things better, with the exception of just give you every single play that we've got for our paid clients, feel free to either send me a DM on Twitter at CapNationKyle or send me an email, kyle@cappersdirect.com. We definitely take constructive criticism here extremely well. And a lot of the changes that we've actually made to the shows over the years have been because of guys and gals like you tuning in. So if you haven't done so, hit the subscribe button right down below. Give us a big thumbs up. Share the video. Keep growing the YouTube channel, and we will keep giving back. So enjoy. Go down. If you have an Android, go download the app. Rate it. Review it. Let's have some fun. Let's make some money. All right, guys and gals, good luck. Always bet within your means. Don't do anything stupid, and we will see you guys all live tomorrow, 3 p.m.